Hey, what's going on, guys? East Coast Gamer 978 back at you with another video. I had a pretty rough night yesterday. My grandmother passed away at around 12:55 in the morning, technically this morning. So I've been really upset about it, and you know, I'm just trying to relax and just calm myself down from it and everything. And I don't know. I apologize for not streaming, guys. I should have posted on my other video yesterday that I posted. I could have said I couldn't stream yesterday. I'm gonna do a bit of 2K, so I hope you guys enjoy the video today. Smash like when you enjoy this video. I really appreciate you guys. Enjoy the game and enjoy the video.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against
sold-out Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. It's the home of the Lakers, where we're broadcasting live today for 2K Sports. Welcome to the Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. You look at Detroit. This is an important game for them because they've really been struggling. Just one win in their last 5 games.
And I think for the Pistons, they haven't looked anything like the team we thought they'd be this year. Still such a long way to go. They could be in line for a long, tumultuous season.
Yeah, Greg, I'm not sure if this can be written off as just a slow start. I think this might be the team that we are.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The athletic front pair is Griffin and Drummond. Bernard is out there with Jackson. Lynch Gay in at the small forward.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
How about Andre Drummond making his second All-Star appearance in 2018? He's been playing some of his best basketball in the top 5 or 6 centers in the game, if you ask me.
They get the rebound. Moves back up. And the rejection by Zubac. And here we go. First break in the Alex got it. Scooped up. Let's lets it go from deep. That's his second shot and his second best. He's 2 for 2.
You gotta love the intelligence of James. He understands the game like few others. Spots the open man with ease.
Pass to Zubac, and he caught that pass and full stride on his way to that quick slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, but I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Fellas, that's just like it's supposed to work. Don't give the D a chance to set up.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now, here's AI. This game an incredible scoring display for him. Yep, that one goes in there. AI's got his third basket of the night right there.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot. Tickles the twine.
Jackson kicks to Griffin. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Look at that solid release on the shot. Griffin, he's been working on it, and he's helping to stretch the defense.
AI outside. To the inside. And stolen by Drummond. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
He's a minute close to the rim. When Griffin gets the ball in the position he wants, you got to whack.
And Blake Griffin said early in his career, he used to rely on his athleticism to get by. He said the problem was every season he'd be worn out offensively. So diversifying his offensive game has helped him to kind of withstand the rigors of a long NBA season.
Here's Jackson. Really played well against Portland in his last outing. And the pass to Kennard. And Drummond kicks to Jackson. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Wow, Drummond is one of the top rebounders in the game. You have to put a body on him, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4, just to prevent him from coming away with the second chance opportunity.
Greg, you look at a lot of the volume dunkers over the years. Their bodies often wear down. You think of Amari Stoudemire, Antonio McDyess, even Dwight Howard.
Yeah, and I think Griffin could see the writing on the wall. He used to get over 200 dunks in a season. Now, less than half that number. But the trade-off, hopefully, will be longevity and an increased skill set.
Harris outside. Unloads from 13.
Harris has what it takes to score from the mid-range. You've got to step up on it.
Now here's Jackson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Scooped up. Here's Drummond. And he banks in the lane.
That's what every team needs. Guys getting after on the offensive floor.
So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
I don't know, Greg, but what I do know is that we're looking at a possible finals matchup. These are 2 of the league's most dangerous teams, no doubt.
Here's AI. After the made shot from Andre Drummond. Kuzma can't get it to go.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, that just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the ball. It's time to start looking for other options. Get back and shoot. His touch is gone.
This season, right now, in the beginning stages, but some teams, Chris, already exceeding expectations. How do they keep that momentum? How do they keep things rolling along in that way?
You have to do that in the locker room practice. You have to make sure that you stick to the coach's rules and roles. And you have to remember the success was built and predicated upon doing it the right way. So I think you keep that focus, pay attention to details, and especially the little things. Stick with the basics.
Good stuff.
What a crazy connection right there. James knowing when to fly towards the rim. Amazing at completing these alley-oops.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Upper Hannah giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Now here's Griffin. He had 25 points in the way against Portland.
Pretty high percentage looking at you playing off. Just couldn't knock it down.
And Kuzma with the basket on the assist from Harris.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pistons trail by 10. Jackson kicks to Gay. Back to Jackson. The Pistons working the ball around now. And that one's good by Gay. Gay's got his second bucket of the night.
The scoring skills of Gay aren't just limited to the mid-range and his perimeter. This is a guy who can get it done from the inside as well, thanks to his fantastic length.
That one drops for him. And that's now 11 points for AI.
This is an amazing run he's on. It's like he's been the only guy on the floor this quarter.
Jackson looking it over. Allen finds Griffin. It's hauled in by Harris.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Here's Jackson after the made shot from Corey Harris. And pushing it up Los Angeles. The Lakers again in transition. AI passes to Zubac, and it's good for two. Zubac has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey. Dave, what'd you find out?
Well, Kevin, he didn't outright say he was satisfied with his defense, but he did say that offense was important tonight. He told me numbers 1, 2, and 3 on our list are getting good movement, good looks, and making some shots. That's our focus. See if they can make that happen tonight. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thanks for the report, David. So it's all about getting their offense going early on.
And I think that's the right call, guys. Get that rhythm established at the offensive end as soon as possible.
Oh, yeah, I agree, because they have to be the team that dictates the style of play in this game. I mean, they'll be much better off in a shootout instead of a slugfest.
Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against Indiana. And AI gets it to go.
But he's only going to keep going if he keeps shooting like he has so far.
Have not missed yet.
Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here, fresh from a win against Portland.
Playing on the road, always a challenge, but it becomes a heck of a lot easier when you can shoot the three ball the way they did.
No doubt. When you're hitting a high percentage on the perimeter, everything becomes easier.
And the Lakers with some changes. Brandon Ingram comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Hart subbed in for Harris. And a different look here for the Pistons. Henry Ellinson's checked in for trouble. Johnson comes in for Rudy Gay. Reggie Bullock is checked in for Luke Kennard. And Smith subbed in for Reggie Jackson.
Well, you can't be too physical with Griffin. He's adept at knowing how to get these type of calls.
Blake Griffin, the focal point offensively, but he's not just a scorer. Chris, he's one of the most gifted passers that you'll see among NBA big men.
He's one of the top assists in the entire league. He's a great lob passer. I mean, that ability to create for teammates really enhances his offensive impact.
Here's Smith after the made shot from AI. The drive by Smith. Baseline jumper. A putback. A rebound by the Lakers. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And always tough on the road, but that attack mindset that they brought offensively, I really felt like that set them apart.
Well, also great execution. Let's not forget about that. Being active gets you only so far if you lack the distance.
Here's Smith following the basket by LeBron James. Pass to Ellenson. And Zubac picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Griffin. He's got 8. Here's Smith. Just 5 on the clock. They double team Johnson. Shoots over Ingram. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Los Angeles leading by 18. AI kicks to James. Got it for his 4th field goal in the game on just 5 shots.
And their offense already in a flow.
Smith finds Johnson. And stolen by AI.
Completely in disarray.
Smith the pass to Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Griffin. And that one is off. And the Lakers going the other way now.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the fourth. They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
On the wing, Johnson from beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's James, finished off by LeBron.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And it's happening at both ends, trying to end this thing before it begins.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Griffin slams it in.
An alley-oop maestro. Griffin is consistent in finishing off any lob thrown his way.
Here's AI following the basket by Blake Griffin. AI with it. Now Smith defending. And that one's good. AI.
Hard to believe you can have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit.
Oh, I should have died for that. Damn.
Back to Johnson. Top of the key, Griffin. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. Griffin's got 12 in the game.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
The offensive rebound. And a wide open look for AI. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far
Look at that. I have not missed one shot this whole game.
in the game.
So far.
Smith kicks to Ellenson. And stolen by AI. LeBron James on the wing. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And boy, have they come out strong. Really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Pass to Griffin. And the rejection by James.
James is just a sensational shot blocker. You got to check.
Oh shit, I thought someone was gonna jump.
Get the into the hole.
Griffin finds Smith. 6-second difference between shot and game plan. Back to Griffin. Shoots the 3. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
AI outside. And the
Oh man.
there's some stifling defense right there. And the buzzer sounds down the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Lakers ahead, running away with it. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Down a big man in the league, Andre Drummond says he's learned how to be a leader.
Watching previous guys who've led this team and did the things that they did, I write that kind of stuff in the back of my head and just say, you know, this is something I need to do this, or if I see the
Swap here for the Lakers. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Ellenson. Gay comes in for Johnson. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Reggie Jackson's up in for Ish Smith. On the court for the Pistons, the big men are Griffin and Drummond. Reggie Jackson out there with Kennard. It's Gay in at the 3 slot. The pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
You see how fast he got off the ground? I love whenever Kuzma rises up to throw it down.
Pistons trail by 21. Jackson kicks to Gay. The Pistons working the ball around now. Drummond passes to Griffin. Kuzma pulls it in. Los Angeles is on 1 and 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. AI with the bucket.
Hey, when you can outscore your opponent in transition, that's always going to work to your advantage.
Yeah, but you have to control the pace. You have to keep it up, keep the tempo. That's how they built this league.
This Laker team led by LeBron didn't need a lot of time to adjust to one another. Greg, a great start to the season for them.
You would think with all the youth and the vets, they would need some time to gel. Team just got off to a hot start, though, and their focus has been terrific. Not a surprise LeBron has everyone falling in line.
To Kuzma.
A one.
He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Have not missed one. I have missed one shot. Well, that's crazy. It's still good though.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. Last season, they were trying to speed up the game, see what teams were given fewer timeouts. Do you think they achieved that goal?
Well, yeah, the new rules, 18 to 14 total timeouts, no more 20-second timeouts. All quarters have 2 mandatories. I think it does help speed up. And these are the greatest coaches in the world. They can adjust. They just need to know what the rules are. And I love the fast pace, the fast pitch count. Let's make sure that we keep the game in the way that fans love it, and we're not leaving any time out there on the floor. I think the coaches have made a great adjustment to it, and look, playing the East Coast always going to be a little bit slower, a little bit more powerful than the West. But I'll tell you what, it seems like it's speeding up the game on both sides, and that's something they address.
Well said. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Pacers was terrific. Just an incredible number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I know I won't forget it for a while, and you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that high, it takes a while to cool down.
Yeah, he was special. The biggest challenge for him tonight is that the defense will be ready for him. They saw what he did in the last game.
That's a play.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And 12 points for Reggie Jackson.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Griffin's shot is good. Griffin's got 22 points.
And the shooting has really been there for him today. But he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's AI. Pass to Zubac. He's off on that one. Good D by Drummond. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Griffin dishes to Jackson. A piece of it.
Average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical, more to redirect shots.
The Lakers on D. Jackson with it. AI picks him up. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
It's the moving target with the mini pass. He made it look so weird.
There's AI.
Oh, come on.
The run as he misses.
And pulled out all the stops to fight his way inside, but the D just was not giving in.
Jackson finds Drummond. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Shot clock at 5. And here we go. Fast break, and AI's got it. And Harris wide open. He shoots. It's good from long range. Harris has got 13.
And this is how lethal Harris could be off the pass. Excellent at catching the D by surprise.
And that one hits back iron.
He's not the only one to blame for being behind, but he hasn't helped their cause much.
Kuzma. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul. He's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. AI outside. Zubac kicks to AI. A three. But they recover it. This is it to Hart. And the Lakers get it back. Now, here's AI, guarded by Jackson. AI outside. The three from Corey Harris. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. Outside Jackson. Takes it to Griffin. And so is Los Angeles with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the fourth. The scoring end. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from AI.
Yeah, and the fact he's posted a double-double with about half the game left to play, that's impressive.
Well, it comes down to talent, it comes down to hustle. He's showing hope in the big leagues.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Harris is out there with AI. And it's Zubac in at the center position. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing as well at the defensive end. And the connection Harris has with his teammates. Knows when to rise up for the alley-oop.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Upper Hand. The first free throw is good. See, there are guys that bring it every night. It doesn't depend on a game or a teammate or a play or whatever. Every night they bring it out. Great consistency. I know you have a lot of players that you admire in that regard.
Definitely, I admire their pride, their heart, their attention to detail, passion for the game, the Kawhi Leonards, the Chris Pauls, LeBron James, of course, Kevin Durant. So many players put their heart on the line every night. You love seeing it.
AI with it. Pass to Zubac. Back to AI. Drops it off the fadeaway. AI's got 4 points in the fourth.
He continues to be their go-to guy. If they close this game out, his stamp will be all over this game.
Jackson kicks to Drummond. Outside Griffin. Here's Kennard. Guarded by Harris. Just 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Gay, that's a 2-pointer. And too long on the shot.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Oh my, what? This shit spun out. Wow, dude.
And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Kennard kicks to Jackson.
That's bullshit.
The catch and shoot Jay is lethal when used correctly. Easy to see why Jackson likes it so much.
Here's AI. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Count that one. And that's 17 points for Reggie Jackson.
Solid start to the half from 3 to 4 from the field.
AI passes to Kuzma. Here's AI. Los Angeles with another miss.
After a monster first half from 3-point range, I mean, things have dried up for him here in the second.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And he's he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks. That's one he knows he should have drained.
On deep. Sinks it. What range from outside? Wow. AI's got 39.
And that's another 3. And it really, if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out here like
What an idiot.
First half, they may be in for a real bad time. And they'll make a pair of turnovers for him in just the last few minutes. So he's got to be a little bit more deliberate with the ball out there.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Detroit. Ish Smith comes in for Reggie Jackson. Smith outside, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Wow, Drummond leaving the floor so quickly. The chemistry he has with his teammates on these alley-oops is very impressive.
AI passes to Ingram. Back in off the glass.
And this is what he likes to do. Try to break your spirit.
Again, I mean, you're already getting dogged out there. I mean, now he's landing body blows.
AI gets to Harris. And shooting done by Harris.
You're gifted at just sensing what route to run in transition. Harris is a guy you cannot lose in these situations.
And stolen by AI. To the paint. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches. And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
Yeah, and it's been a team game, a number of contributions. Guys staying focused. That's why the league continues to grow.
Griffin's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's AI. And a miss there on the triple. For Detroit, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% for the field.
Nope.
And he's able to
Not today.
Here's Kennard. Guarded by Harris. Kennard, the pass to Drummond. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Drummond's got 6 here in this quarter.
The strength of Drummond on display.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. And his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Smith finds Drummond. Griffin against Ingram. The drive by Smith. Can't hit from 12. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
James is like a freight train moving to the rim. He's so efficient.
Here's Jackson. He's got 19.
The hell?
He kicks it to Bullock. Detroit, no good that time either. And Los Angeles guys shoot approximately 43% in the third quarter. A nice shot by AI.
The entire offense has revolved around him today, and that's been the perfect game.
Detroit's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. The shot's good from Kuzma.
Awesome at keeping us down. Sometimes guarding Kuzma is impossible for the defense.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Detroit. He dishes it to Bullock. And the pass to Ellenson. Kicks it to Gay. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Miles. Gay can't get it to go.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Kuzma. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Jackson passes to Ellenson. Back to Jackson. Looking to end the run. Trains the three-pointer. Jackson's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Detroit.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
That's good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. The steal. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Hart's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, I mean, he's been orchestrating the whole game at a high level.
And you see defensively, when they try to patch something up, he exploits a different weakness.
And here Here's AI. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We've got more in store for you right after. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
But it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Kyle Porter's up there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Pachulia. Then it's Thomas. And it's Castro in at the point guard position. And stolen by Kuzma. Ahead, here's Harris. A slam dunk by Corey Harris.
An energetic player who just looks to score often. But Harris is very comfortable shouldering the offensive load.
Double team on Thomas. Pass to Castro. See, Webb, there was a time when athletes spoke up about societal issues and they were simply told to, just stick to sports. That is no longer the case.
Basketball was built on players speaking their mind. The one thing about the game of basketball, whether you're from Serbia like my friend Madi or you're from Detroit like me, it's an urban game. And you cannot leave the problems of urban society just because you're blessed with the talent to play basketball. And so many of us speak up on societal issues just because we made it doesn't mean that our friends and family are out of those situations. We're not in a bubble in which we don't see how those issues affect us, our family, or our friends. And so just because we're blessed with basketball and sporting abilities does not mean that we're exempt from the problems in society. And if we have a platform, and speak out. Why not? And I'm very proud of what guys in the league has done, whether it's LeBron James and his scholarship program, or whether it's Chris Paul and others, or Steve Kerr speaking up for societal issues. For me, it's refreshing, but it also is in the lineage of the greats who started this game in basketball, speaking up for the voices.
Thomas against Harris. Thomas kicks to Pachulia. Back to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Castro tries again, and Gay lays it in.
And then the razor-sharp focus of Gay, never letting defenders get to him on these shots.
And good, he hits it again. At Cajun 51.
Making it look easy.
Detroit's gone 1-2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Who can defend multiple positions.
It's so important because it allows for flexibility with your matchups. You can avoid being forced into mismatches. So you definitely need players like that. However, Kev, I think the NBA is going switchability crazy. You shouldn't switch everything. Switching on defense should only be if the coach wants to take a player out the game or if it's just needed at the last second. Usually communication is the key because there are no new plays under the sun. You see the play coming and developing it, and if you can communicate, that's usually when you don't need to switch.
Fuck you.
Coaches have lost trust in players' willingness to communicate, and switching has become kind of a lesser of two evils, I guess you could say. And I hope we get away from as much switching as we do because it puts guys in totally wrong positions, and if you have a smart offensive player, he'll pass his way out of that right to the guy who can.
Your take is real interesting. And the Lakers making a change here. Jameson's checked in, and a switcher also for Detroit. Andre Drummond's checked in for Rudy Gay. Castro passes to Pachulia. And Pachulia with the dunk.
Even though he's older now, Pachulia's tall. So, he can still dunk. He's 6'11". That helps.
AI, no good.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
Passes to Castro. The train nailed from three-point land.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Here's AI. Again, what an avalanche. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Thomas kicks to Drummond. The pass to Castro. To the middle. Outside Thomas. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Kuzma passes to AI. Back to Kuzma. And another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Pistons have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Right side Thomas. Pass to Castro. Knocked loose. Harris dishes to AI. Harris laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Harris has got 12 points here in the second half.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
Drummond, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Back to AI. Carries it down low. AI's got 55.
His touch has been terrific this quarter. Most of what he puts up is going down.
Outside Thomas. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kuzma's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And that one's good. AI.
And when you're down this many points, it's hard to justify leaving a good shooter that wide open.
Well, the game looks like it's starting to wear on them. Unable to get out, defend the perimeter, unfocused. It's a bad sign. Well, he caught him in stride with the lead pass. Now that was time.
Launches a three. And yep, another basket.
That's 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Detroit's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And stolen by Kuzma. Now the Lakers on the break. And the wide open shot from Miles. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Look at this. I like this. Team basketball. Keeping the ball moving until they find the right shot.
And here's Thomas who brings it up for the Pistons. And it's in there.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half. And he started to settle in.
Here's AI. And got it. Another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Thomas passes to Castro. Inside. And there's a foul. It goes on C.J. Miles. That is his first foul of the game. When it comes to playing the role of villain in the eyes of many NBA fans, you've got LeBron going to Miami, Durant, even OKC going to Golden State. C-Web is having someone to root against good for the league. It seems to build some passion in sports for sure.
I mean, that could never be a hero without a villain. Sure, I mean, that villain is temporary for one season. So one of the great things about NBA is that our off-season normally is just as exciting as the main season because of the trades and who's going where and the changing of allegiances, of alliances. I mean, so I definitely love all the movement. And, you know, the great thing is you're never going to agree with what any player does 100% the whole time. So I love seeing the changes in the league and having someone who gets, I think it's good for the fans' soul to have somebody that you can honestly agree with.
Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
To the paint, here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
One of the most physical players in the league doing his job. Doesn't bother Drummond. If he's got 3 guys on his back, 4 guys on his back, he's still going to score.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Kyle Korver.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
2 points, stop and go.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
And Ellenson throws it down.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
AI right side. The Lakers keep it alive. Fresh 24. Good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Detroit's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Inside, and it's Smith that time on the assist by Johnson.
The cleverness of Smith showing itself once again. Terrific at getting into the heart of the D and then cashing in.
That one from long range. Miles has got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Lakers. Miles has gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Poked away and stolen by AI. Launches it. Rebounded by the Pistons. Gay's got 11 rebounds in the game. Smith, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Now, almost any player left that wide open is going to bury that shot. This is the lead. Just poor attention.
Again, what an avalanche!
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Chris, in football, you have the franchise tag. It allows a team to keep a superstar by delaying his free agency. Would that work in the NBA?
I'm not sure if that would work in the NBA. It would be what else would reward this player in the franchise tag? Does it allow freedom for other players to come? I think that we're going to have to address some of these issues as time goes on, especially in a place like Golden State where we have so many great players there. But one of the great things about the NBA is the freedom of movement, and I don't think that we've seen really any teams get hurt too bad by the superstar leaving. If they've acknowledged he's going to leave and made a trade for him. It's when that they don't acknowledge, a la Orlando with Shaq, a la a couple of other teams, they don't acknowledge that this guy may leave, that you truly end up with nothing. So I'm not sure about that franchise tag yet. The NBA is doing great. Players are moving around, and we're going to need some other teams to combat the dominant team overall.
Bobbed up there for Drummond. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. AI with the bucket.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
The Pistons shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
You know, Kevin, the resiliency of Smith is something you have to admire. He's bounced around the league, but it's finally become a value rotation player.
Oh, shit.
There, even though it was just now is not the time to be missing those. Still attacking, building on this lead, coming down the stretch.
But what I like about it most is he's doing it efficiently.
Ball is against Gay. Johnson outside to the middle. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for AI.
It's easy to look at his scoring as the key to this win, but there's so much more to it than that. It's a triple-double. He got it done everywhere.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Harden's checked in for the Lakers. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assist pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively. I'll tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Well, a well-earned victory, feeding off the energy of this hometown crowd really all night.
And it's Smith that time on the assist by Drummond.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
Monster scoring run, but had to do this early.
And one.
That's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary foul.
Oh, no way, it's a flagrant. Let's go.
Really dangerous play right there.
Shouting out the MVP. Let's get it.
In harm's way. As much as you just saw him do there, glad they pinned a flagrant on.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And he gets it to go.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
At this point, it's just icing on the cake. Terrific run, closes it out. Great work right there on the inbounds play. Getting the bucket before the D has time to react.
No coverage, that's it.
Boy, this final period, they are putting up a ton of shots from deep.
Stacks on stacks on stacks. They're looking to stack up some points. They've gotten into a nice move.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain ramp.
And he knocks down the first one. Smith hits them both. So it's the Lakers now. Here's AI. Yeah, another bucket. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Here's Smith. Bucket is good.
You better respect the lightning speed of Smith, jetting towards the basket with this insane quickness.
Here's AI. Wallace kicks to Miles. From deep three-point range, and the miss. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting you've ever
Oh, what a game.
appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
What a play.
Alright guys, let's get to Fortnite. Hope you guys enjoyed that game. That was one phenomenal game. 30 fucking assists. That's the record. The highest I've gotten this game was 35 assists. If anybody, I'm gonna give a shout out to anybody. I want to shout out Wolf Cash. If we can pass that 35 assists record. I don't know who else I could shout out. So, you know, Wolfcast, I'm gonna shout you out. Come past that record. Come past 35 assists. Good luck. Good luck, man. Good luck.